So I guess as far as this version of the wiring rules goes, there seems to be almost a reversion to past editions where it was quite prescriptive in terms of safety standards, whereas where the 2007 edition wasn't as much so. So was that a conscious decision to go back to that prescriptive manner?
And through my business, I did a survey of our, loyal customers through a marketing club sort of thing. And I had out of about 2,000 customers, I think we had 1,500 reply. And I created a bit of a survey monkey thing and took it to the wiring rules and said, well, here's a lot of evidence about what the contractor wants in the wiring rules. And one of them was clarity. And the other one was, I don't really need to know the ins and outs, but I want to know how to do it. And so that was a very conscious decision for us right from the beginning to make things clearer. And that meant sometimes we had to go back to the old prescriptive method to make it clearer, to take that grey area out. In the 2000 edition, we tried to be a bit more general, and I think that backfired a little bit of silence. So we fixed it up in 2007, and I think we've just gone a little bit further to make that clarity for the average punter that's doing the job every day, so that he can say, well, this is how I do that wiring, end of story.
I think that's the thing that into part 2, it's deemed to comply. So if you do it according to that, you know an inspector's not going to go, no, I don't think that's good enough, because it's deemed to comply. He can't say, I want more. But if you use part 1 and you look at it and it's got words like the installation's got to be suitable for the application, what does that mean? If you go to the part 2, it'll say, you do this, it's got to have this IP rating, and that's what people want. If an engineer wants to work on it and say, I can do it differently and I still meet the same requirements, then maybe he can save some money, but for most electricians, they just want to be told, follow this, it's deemed to comply, you're not going to get a fight with an inspector.
And there's a lot of design and construct done by electricians. So they take the job on, they design it and do the job.
The time's money, right? So if they know what to do, they can design the job more quickly, they can get on site and off site more quickly onto the next job. They don't have to put as much effort in up front, which they've got to recoup money for from the client.
Because when the 2000 edition came out, we had situations where for one installation, an inspector would want IP53 for that position, and another inspector say, no, I want IP54, and so electricians didn't know where they were. Now it's quite clear what they've got to do. If it's in the zone, that's what you require.
One of the other things was adding more figures, because a lot of times it's quicker to sketch something out. And we found it, we'd have the argument in our committee meeting and someone would stand up and do a sketch on a whiteboard. And we go, well, if we have to sketch it, surely it has to go in the book. So a lot of pages are taken up to a lot more figures.
Yeah, certainly.
Just to make, because the figures are just informative, but at least they give you an idea of what we're talking about in the book.
And what has to go in what zone, in wet areas, the drawings were much better than trying to put it into words.